Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're back with another Celtics discussion. It's been a couple days, or a couple games rather, since I had the last one. Probably, like I said in other videos, I probably do every other game. Because sometimes they run out of time and just don't have time to do every game. Sometimes they run late, so it's a little difficult to get a video out. And I'm gonna apologize in advance for any noise. We have a train that runs by the home, and sometimes it's hard to filter out the background noise from the train. Anyways, yeah. So let's.
Well, before we get into it, you get to acknowledge that I'm back.
Oh yes, my son has decided to return from the dead. He's been sick and he's been working. So
Yep.
And going to
Don't worry, folks. I'm better.
So
I'll be back here part time.
So he's back to do some more videos with me.
I'm back.
Yes.
There's a little bit of an issue, but we got it cleared.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
No, I feel better, but obviously, still not 100%. But at least I'm back to some sort of healthy way.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get into today's discussion, shall we? I'll kick it off to you.
All right. First of all, let's start off with they won again last night, and they won against the Dallas Mavericks the previous game, and unfortunately we found out that Gordon Hayward did have surgery on his hand, and he's going to be out. They said 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the Celtics like to say 6 weeks or 8 weeks, and it's never what they say. It ends up being longer. Hopefully, it is 6 weeks. I was hoping for less, but it is what it is. I mean, he'll still be back before the playoffs start. I mean, I think probably mid-December, end of December. So, and he was unfortunate because he's really playing really well. So you hate to lose that when he's playing that good. But I think they'll be okay. If these guys pick up some of the slack. So anyway, they played the Wizards last night, and it was a really high scoring game, 140 to 133.
It was a good game last night.
Yeah,
it was very competitive. Surprisingly, it was really good. I think it shows. The Wizards. They're not that good of a team, but they're pretty decent. They got Isaiah Thomas, Bradley Beal. They're really good. They're really good players. Bradley got 44 points last night. That's pretty good, but. Obviously, the Wizards still lost to us, but, I think it was a good challenge for the Celtics and mainly for the young guys because now that Hayward's going to be out for the next couple of weeks, these new guys, they got from the draft or from other teams, they get to step up and, this is for real now, Yeah,
you get Williams and Carson Edwards and who's the other guy?
Well, wanna make whatever his name is.
He's not a rookie. He's been out for a couple of years. Wanamaker. He's kind of hot and cold. Like he's done okay, but last night he kind of made a couple of stupid.
Who was in the game? They had him, Walker, Tatum. Was Jaylen Brown in?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
He was in. Carson Edwards. What about that Langford guy? Romeo Langford.
He's supposedly he was on the bench. I didn't see him, but they said he was there, but he just didn't play.
He's supposed to be really good.
They called him up when Hayward got hurt. So I was expecting to see some of him. I think he still has a long way to go. I know he was the number one pick for them this year, but I think he's still young. He still needs a lot of practice.
Yeah, I agree.
Some of these other guys have really been a lot better than he was so far. What's his name? Williams and Edwards. They've really shown a lot considering they're rookies. They're getting into games more often than you would think they would be. But Romeo just hasn't been. He hasn't really been. I think he was in one game, and he kind of looked like he was kind of lost. He is really young. I think he's, what's he, 20? I forget how old he is.
He's like 22, 23.
He's really young, so, this doesn't really surprise me. But they played well last year, but you could see that they were definitely missing their defense.
Defense didn't really look that good.
Robert Williams III was missing. Daniel Tice was missing.
Tice is going to be out for the next couple of weeks too. Didn't he hurt himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be. I don't know what happened to him. Something happened to him.
I forget what the injury was. Something to do with his hand, I thought.
Yeah, a sprain, like a fractured. No,
it wasn't a fracture. It was like a sprain. It was sprained something. I forget what it was.
But he's going to be out shorter. I think 2 weeks.
Yeah,
or something.
It's not supposed to be that long. But they were definitely missing some defense. It was 140 to 133. That's a lot of points. Both teams scored a lot, but for 133 from the Wizards just aren't that good. They have Beal and Thomas as well. Even though he's really.
Isaiah's been playing a lot. He's been playing better than when he Right when the Celtics traded him, he just wasn't playing that good. And then like this year, he's like better than he played last year. So
Yeah,
I got to give him credit for that. I mean, he's good now, but
yeah,
obviously, he's still needs to get to that level where like he's just unstoppable, like
yeah.
Walker or
Bradley
Hayward.
Beal's like their main guy right now. They don't really have a whole lot of like superstars on that team. So to score 133 points against the Celtics, whose defense had been really good up until this point. Um, yeah, it was kind of scoring it well. They really, I don't know why their defense was so porous last night. I don't know if they were trying to avoid getting fouls.
I think it's because you have some of these new guys in now. They're new, they're young, and they're rookies, and they're not really used to this type of game style, or I don't know if I should use that word, but like I don't know what word to use. I mean, I don't want to say they're not you because they played in college, but I think because they're playing against some players that are on the Wizards that are really good players. Maybe that's why, I don't know, or maybe they were just playing terrible defense just because, I don't know.
Yeah, I
But
don't know. I think it was because they were missing help. I mean, Cantor just came back, so maybe he needs to get back. And he's not a rookie, so he should be able to get right back in the flow. And they just said, I want to say Vincent Poirier, and this is his
he's
first
good.
season, for the Celtics. He was overseas, the last few years. So I think he maybe, he's not difficult transition. I mean, he's just not full into it yet because he hasn't had enough experience, within the NBA. Maybe I don't know, but the defense was really bad last year. They did allow that many
Yeah,
points, and every team they played so far, they've been right there with them
yeah.
until the very end. Except for I think maybe there was one game and they won by like 17. What was it? That was against not the Mavericks, against the Bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good game, and
so
they demolished them.
yeah, they also got them by a lot in the last quarter, but other than that, every team they played has been right with them. So I mean, the defense overall that definitely needs help. But last
I
night
agree.
it was pretty bad. I mean, they allowed that many points
Yeah,
against the
but
Wizards, who aren't that good.
despite the Celtics defense not playing good last night, I'm not too worried about the Celtics at all. I think they're in a pretty good stand right now, based on their playing level, and I'm not worried about their offense. Because I trust Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens, he's a really good coach. Probably one of the best coaches in the NBA, and I feel like he. Obviously, because they practice every day, and their next game isn't until tomorrow night against the Warriors, who are not that good for now because they lost a whole bunch of people. But I'm hoping that tomorrow night they can play a little bit decent than they played last night. But I'm not too worried. Obviously, they just have to improve. That's all. It's like, you look at the Patriots. I mean they lost to Baltimore, but what are you gonna do, right? They just have to practice, get better, and hopefully they'll be playing better. Maybe it's just because Hayward's out. I don't know, but you know,
Yeah, I mean that might be the reason why. I don't know, but there's a lot that many points to the Wizards who are at the bottom of the league this year. I mean that's a little. I was really surprised they allowed them to. They kept getting up by 10, 15 points, and the Wizards would come back and get within single digits. At the end of the game, it was like a one possession game until the Celtics kind of put it out of reach with I think somebody hit a 3-point. I forget which guy it was. But overall they're playing well. They are nine
yeah,
9-1 now. So they're really surprising a lot of people. Again, their schedule has not been too difficult. They've had I think two teams that are really good. So
yeah,
to keep an eye on them as we go forward because playing Golden State, but Golden State has a lot of injuries right now.
yeah.
So
And Curry's out. They just they
Jalen
lost
Green
someone
is out.
else recently.
A lot of people are for that team. So they're not the same team right now. So
The only teams that I can say that probably remain a concern in the Celtics are probably the Raptors, the Lakers. That's going to be an interesting game if they end up playing the Lakers. That'd be a good game.
the Clippers.
Clippers, the Nets. I don't know if I should say the Nets because of Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
He has been playing good though. He has.
Yeah, he has been.
So I'll say the Nets, but that's someone else's opinion to think about
And
that.
again, the Bucks. I mean, they did
And
beat
the
the Bucks, but they still are a really good team.
Yeah,
so.
because they had what's the guy's name? Giannis, whatever you say his last name.
I forget how to pronounce it.
It's like Ant, I don't know, something like that.
I'm not gonna even try.
Yeah,
I know if it's very difficult to pronounce for me.
but I think that's all I gotta say for this discussion.
Yeah, so we'll try to get up another video. A couple games from now. After they play a couple more games. So let's do it today. Today's Thursday. So
Yeah.
maybe
Tomorrow.
maybe Sunday or Monday we'll get another Celtics video up.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you enjoy this sports talk, and hit that subscribe, and give us a like. Until next time.